Hello and welcome to the Just for Gamers video game podcast. Episode 142, Cup of Cheese. In this week's episode, we don't have a lot to say. JfG Ash is sorted for Christmas. JfG Alex has some gardening tips. There's little to no news. And finally, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas!
Beautiful, buddy. Beautiful.
Hello and welcome to the JfG podcast. This is episode 142. My name is Alex and I'm joined as ever by my very good friend Ash. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Hey buddy, yeah, as always, I'm feeling good on a Wednesday. Yeah, sparkling thoughts. Give me the hope to go on, and can I just say, you sound bloody lovely right now. Holy
There'll be a reason
shit.
for that, of course, buddy, and it's certainly nothing to do with me.
Oh, why would you sound so good in my ears right now?
There'd be a certain little program we like to call, because it's called that, Discord.
Because that's its name.
Because that's what it's called. We've finally switched to Discord. This is the first time we've used it for recording a show. When it first came out, it didn't actually have video chat, which was a bit of a problem when you're trying to stream live video.
Yes.
But it does have it now, buddy, and just can't get over the bitrate, the quality of it.
It's amazing. It's so
fucking
clear.
Skype's so bad. Like,
sounds like you're jizzing right in my ear, just right
there you go,
in there.
right in your ear, owl.
Me ear roll, yeah,
drizzling down. We do probably need to keep a lid on the old jizz after the start of last week's show.
My bad.
It's easily brought up, of course.
It's always on my mind, you know.
It's a little friction.
Just thinking about it constantly, but
thinking about it.
Can't stop.
This is probably like the least organised podcast we've ever done.
Yeah, we're all about it.
I've been on holiday the last few days and doing all Christmas stuff and barely been here. I got in an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, and I can't type words, so I mean, I can't
type words, so that wasn't an option for us. I
can only type letters.
Yeah, exactly.
They just don't make any sense, though.
No. You almost need some sort of language or something that you could use.
I've heard of this.
I don't know.
Yeah, language.
So anyway, thankfully, it's the last podcast before Christmas. Obviously, there's nothing going on. There's no news. There's fuck all. Also, we intend to record the Game of the Year show this evening as well.
Indeed, we do.
But there's just so little going on in the industry, and we've been away, so we haven't been playing anything.
I've been busy wrapping Christmas presents and shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we should probably talk about what we've been doing this week.
You should probably kick things off there,
I've
buddy.
Wrapped
you so often do.
Shit ton of Christmas presents for the kids.
You're the little rapper boy, are you?
Yeah, mate. Rapping all day, all night, 24/7. Bros before hoes, shit before shovel, rhyming slangs.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It is, indeed. So I'm all ready now. I've wrapped all the presents, mate. I'm done. I haven't got to do any more wrapping now. That's preparation. Oh, fucking, it nearly killed me. I hate wrapping presents, mate. I don't know about you.
Did you do all of them?
I did all the kids' ones, yeah. The missus was doing, the parents and shit like that. And I was like,
what a cop-out. Ridiculous.
Oh, well, she had to do all fancy bows and stuff. I'm like,
whereas they just chuck this in a sack.
Yeah, exactly. And then
they'll rip it apart anyway.
I haven't got to fucking think about it. I just sellotape some paper to it. That'll do.
Do you do big old pillowcases?
Yeah, we've got big old sacks full of presents, and bring the sacks. It's just easy for moving them, really. I mean, that's the best thing about them. Because they were obviously hidden in the wardrobe upstairs, because the kids never go in there. Standard place for parents hiding the presents. I found mine in the cupboard countless times as I was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Classic
I mean, what else are they going to do? You're a Snoopy bastard, and you can be anywhere at any time. It's one of those.
I engaged Crabtown mode.
Absolutely.
Held down B button or whatever. Maybe, yeah, that's it. Sam Fisher doing some fishing.
That'd be the next Splinter Cell. Just Sam Fisher's looking for his presents.
Yeah, mate. I cosplayed up and everything. Got the suit on.
Preempted that shit.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
If you're gonna do it, fucking do it.
Gibbon.
Where am I going with this? So they're obviously hidden away in the wardrobe, and I had to bring them all downstairs to wrap them up. And it took me like about 6 or 7 trips to get all this shit down. On the way back, fucking 3 trips. 3 big bags. I was like, sweet, job done. Big bags.
That's how it's done in many ways.
Big bags.
I remember
They're amazing.
How exciting it was when you saw that on Christmas morning. It was like the best thing ever.
It was the whole thing of like, I knew I'd be getting like a new computer game. I knew I was going to get one because I put 1 or 2 on my list, You could fucking rely on people getting you what you wanted back then, buddy. Well, not anymore, of course. Hey, there's a way of knowing what you're getting, and that's just buying it yourself and then being like, wrap this up for me. And now I've taken that approach this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So this year, for Christmas, I will be getting a new keyboard and mouse, which I got in the Black Friday sale, which I've already spoken about. I will be also getting a new headset, a mono headset. I went for a Triton one. I'm going to try it out. It's only 10 quid. I was like, I'll try it out, see how it goes. If it's shit, I'll send it back and get... what one do we use? It's like a Turtle Beach P50.
P93 or something like that?
Sure.
39C, something like that.
PP... in my pants.
It's the bargain basement, but I need another one as well. Really,
yeah, because mine snaps at the top, like the bendy bit that goes over your head. It just keeps falling out, and I'm like, this is shit now.
That's not what you want.
No, so I've got one of them coming. See how that goes. And I've got another headset. Why not? Bought another headset. Bought a SteelSeries Arctis 5. There you go, mate. And they're normally about like 80-90 quid, and it was on Amazon for like 50 quid. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll have it. It's got fucking RGB lighting in the headphones. I mean, what more do you want?
Shit the bed. That sounds like a special item, buddy.
It is. I mean, I didn't buy it because of that. I was looking at the Arctis 3 because it's just like a standard stereo headset. Decent microphone, good reviews, and it just plugs into your controller. I was like, that's all I need. Don't want this wireless crap, because I've got wireless headphones now I got the PS4, whatever they are, and the if I try and use them wireless, like the microphone is just so shit on them. So yeah, I was.
It's the room noise, isn't it? Because it hasn't got a stalk, and that's not the best. But
it's not great.
I still like a set because, as you know, I've heard how brilliant they are, like sound-wise, in terms of
they're like I can't knock them. They're really good headphones. They're comfy. They're really nice. And I just put a link in the thing. There you go, buddy. If you want to go to that, you can see the Arctis 5 there, mate. There you go. And I was looking at the 3s, and then I was on Amazon. I clicked on the 5s, and the 5s were cheaper than the 3s. I was like, well, fuck it, I'll get the cheaper ones, being the cheap guy that I am. And they're the better ones.
Beastie.
Yeah, they're really nice. Retractable microphone. And I can use, if I want to, I can plug it comes with like a USB like chat mixer for like PC. So you can go between like how loud you want your chat and how loud you want the game sound. And yeah, you can plug that into the PS4. I don't think like the chat game volume knob works on there, but it means that I can plug them into the USB port and probably get a better sound quality instead of plugging it like into the analog into the controller, which is kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, you'd expect it to be a little bit nicer, wouldn't you? USB.
Yeah, exactly. So fucking win-win, mate. I've got all lighting on my keyboard. I'm gonna write the word cunt. I've got lighting on my headphones now. I can't fuck it. This Christmas is gonna be amazing. It's going to be a light show, mate. It's just going to be
an incredible show that they'll be seeing from the International Space Station. They'll be like, oh, there's Ash's house. They use the telescope, like looking right in. What's that? Oh, it says cunt. That's what it says. That's nice. That's nice right. There. It does looking say through the window. Cunt.
But yeah, these were like down to like 50 quid. I was like, that sounds like a bargain. And looked at some reviews. Like, people were complaining about the comfort of them. I'm like, I mean, if they're not comfortable, I'll send them back. Like, that's fine. But yeah, no, like for the price, like I don't really want to. I can never think of like spending more than like 50 quid on a set of headphones. Like, I was looking at some like I think they're like Astro A10s, which are like the 55 range. So they look pretty decent, but obviously they haven't got the fucking light in, mate. You know.
Yeah, I'm with you. To be honest, like
fucking cool.
I wouldn't trust my ears to know the difference between a £50 and a £150 set of headphones, to be honest.
No,
so
that's true.
It's just not worth it, is it, really?
No. And I wanted a decent mic as well. And this one, like, I saw some people using like the microphone at, I think it was like PAX East or something.
Oh, okay.
And the noise cancellation on it is absolutely insane. It's just like literally ridiculous, like in this massive crowded room, and like you could barely hear them compared to what it was actually like. So yeah,
nice.
Yes, mate. So yeah, buying your own Christmas presents. That's how you know what you're gonna get.
I really should have thought of that. It's too late now.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
And apart from that, buddy, I've been looking back over all the games that we've played this year. Because we've got some kind of Game of the Year talk after this show.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's tricky for possibly the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I think we'll talk about that in the actual next podcast, I think.
Gibbons. Full-blown Gibbons. Yeah.
So apart from that, mate, obviously standard stuff, pounding booze, going to pubs, eating food, going to work, watching Christmas films and shit. Oh, I did watch one film this week that is noteworthy, and that's the new Transformers, buddy, The Last Night. And can I say, what an awful film that is.
Yeah, that will happen.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
They've all been terrible, but they've also got progressively worse.
It is just insane. And like, they brought in Hot Rod. Which, as a young'un, he was my favourite, and from the movie, the original Transformers movie, when he turns into Rodimus Prime, and that film also had Unicron in it. I was like, fucking, and this film had Unicron in it. I was like, fuck me, this is it's gonna save itself.
This is the one
nostalgia of this film. And no, it ruined it. Fucking Hot Rod turned up. He had a French accent. I'm like, what's this cunt? That's not fucking Hot Rod.
That's just not canon, buddy.
Oh, exactly. Fucking stick to the canon.
Unbelievable.
Terrible. But I wrote a letter straight to that fucking printer company being like, what is up
what on earth
with this Transformers film?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. I was fuming about it.
Understandable, of course, buddy.
Fucking clown shoes, mate.
Gibbon.
So that's me done for this week, buddy. What have you been up to, mate? Anything? Nothing?
Yeah. I had my two terrible. Yeah, I had my 2 terrible days of work.
Classic.
They were then finished with, and since then I've been off, and I've just been boozing, gaming, traveling, mainly traveling and boozing, not so much gaming. So yeah, no, we had a big old family meal in our town on Saturday with her lot, because we needed to find some sort of in between. Like, they're down like South Coast, and the rest of the family are to the east of us, so we were kind of like the central point. And we had a cracking Christmas do. It was really good. And,
so you had the meal in your area around where you are?
Yeah, we went to...
mate, that's the best.
Yeah, we didn't have to travel.
You fucking travel, and you can just get shit hammered.
It was brilliant. Her brother and partner stayed with us, and we had a really good night. Like, it was fucking proper fun pub crawl through all the best pubs in the town.
Nice.
So yeah, just out on the lash, buddy, Christmassy times, having a great one. And then came back and played some Jackbox. It's been a little while.
It's always a winner.
See that Jackbox 4's out now.
I know.
Man.
We'll pick that up in the sale.
I believe so, yeah. But, we played that, is it Murder Trivia Party? That's just really fucking fun, that one. And a bit of Quiplash as well. So that was cool.
Any T-shirt battles with vaginas, anuses?
No, we kind of conked out before we got there to the old T-shirt battles. Bit of a shame. Certainly my personal favourite, but next time, buddy, next time. So yeah, that was cool, and because that was kind of like our Christmas with them, because they're all off either abroad or fucking off elsewhere, we're not going to see them actually over like the Christmas weekend. So they brought sort of some presents and stuff up, and I got a couple of funny bits, including this really cool wooden pool table, like a miniature pool table. And it's fucking sweet, buddy. You gotta love that shit. And it made me realise that like toys are the best presents, definitely. Like there's no question. Like it's never the same when you go, oh, this is a useful thing. Thanks very much. Like,
Thanks for this practical item.
Yeah, exactly. This is useless, and we'll probably like never leave the cupboard again after a week or so, but I'll have had a great deal of enjoyment in the intervening period.
Exactly, the initial, playability of that thing is just
fucking
intense.
wooden pool table.
And like every time we have a little shunt reunion, that thing's coming out.
It's coming out, yeah. We play a few frames, buddy. Of course, yeah. Little tiny frames.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
I was going to think of, was it the round the clock, but that's table tennis when you all run round and you hit the ball to each other. But we could try and do that with a miniature pool table. It'd be quite funny. Yeah,
you just like roly-poly round in a circle on the floor.
If I seven ball you have to run round with your trousers down or whatever it is with your weight out.
Or just do a step over, maybe. Something like that. That'd do, yeah. Fucking cool. So that was that. That was good. And then we went to... we just got back today. We stayed over last night in Warwick. Have you been to Warwick, buddy?
What, the really short guy from the films?
No. The town.
Warwick
town
Davis,
Warwick.
Is it?
No.
You didn't stay with him?
No.
Okay.
The town.
I can't... Maybe.
It's got a castle.
I've heard of Warwick.
It's got a castle. It's called Warwick Castle.
Is it in Warwickshire?
It's near Birmingham.
Okay.
And Coventry.
No.
It's in the pocket there.
It's in the
near Leamington Spa.
I've been to Leamington Spa. It's
about 2 miles from there.
I might have gone through it then.
You never know.
Might have dipped my toe in.
We went to the castle. There was stuff there, buddy, and it was fun. We liked looking at it. There was all Christmas decorations. They dolled it all up for Christmas, and it was really cool. And they had one thing that really impressed me. It's actually owned by Merlin, who are basically the main theme park company in the UK.
Yeah.
Who do like Alton Towers and Thorpe Park
and all that lot.
All of that shit. So they'd kind of Merlinified it a little bit. They had like the speakers all throughout the grounds, but because it was Christmas, they're playing like classic Christmas music, but like, chamber sort of stuff with string sections and that sort of thing. It was really nice. Music, yeah. Like, it really gave a wonderful mood to the place, buddy. I got some lovely, very hot and tasty donuts.
Fresh.
And fed one of them to a peacock because I wanted to see what would happen.
Anything?
Well, no. I mean, it seemed to like
not immediately. Maybe 10 minutes later.
Who knows now? I mean, at this point, it's probably I would say probably on its back, legs in the air. Yeah. It's dead. Yeah, I killed a peacock.
Well played, mate. Well played. Yeah,
fucking got the cunt. So, yeah, we went up on the battlements. Buddy had a little look at the crenellations, of course, and
crenellations, good word.
Oh yeah, went up the tower, and there was a little video, a classic little comedy section where they had like all the pictures of the portraits of the people on the wall, but they were all like LCD screens, and there was like this little video where this dude was talking you through the paintings, and he's jumped out of this painting and he's moved over into the next one, buddy.
Like Harry Potter shit.
Yeah, now they're joking about. It was cool. We liked it.
Nice. I like it. Interactivity.
Yeah.
Not really,
so yeah,
but,
bit of Warwick.
illusions.
Stayed in a terrible B&B.
Beautiful.
It was really bad. But we went in there very much, so that was fine.
Yeah.
Then just went to lots of pubs, had a nice meal, got pissed up, and then today we went to Bicester, which is it is a town, but no one gives a fuck about that. Bicester, it's spelt Bicester, buddy, Bicester, but it's pronounced Bicester for some reason.
Tell you what, right, mate, up here, people are weird, right? There's a place called Southwell. It's spelt Southwell. They call it Southall.
Southall?
Southall.
They're having a fucking giraffe?
Even on the buses, when it's like next stop, it says Southall. I'm like, it says Southwell. Southwell.
Fuck. Is it just because it's got South in there and they're rebelling against that specific concept?
Maybe.
Is that what's going on? Yeah.
There's another place, yeah? I would call this Belvoir Castle. It's spelled Belvoir, yeah? Nice name.
That's Belvoir. Yeah.
That's Beaver Castle.
What are you on about, Beaver?
Fucking Beaver Castle. I'm like, that's not how you spell beaver, love.
Shouldn't have to tolerate that sort of spasticness.
Don't, mate.
Unbelievable. Yeah. No, it's a problem. And Bister's similar. Not cool. This is a giant outlet centre. We went there. There's lots of stuff like Gucky. Famous brand Gucky.
Never heard of it. Probably have, though.
Versace.
Yeah.
Arm and I.
Arm and I.
Givenchy.
Yeah.
It was some fucking posh twatty place. We got some presents there, though. And finally...
Nice.
Came back home, buddy, and I got my beef fillet for my big do on Saturday. We're having a murder mystery party on Saturday night, doing the old fillet of beef with a nice salsa verde sauce, buddy.
Sounds lovely, buddy.
Most expensive cut of meat I've ever bought in my life.
Yeah, that will happen.
Good lord. Man.
Deary me.
Pray not to fuck that up. So there we go. That's me, buddy.
Nice. Well,
that's all my shit.
Sounds like a lovely week.
Yeah, going to see Star Wars tomorrow night, and then it's all the Christmas shenanigans leading on from there.
Oh, can't wait, mate. I'm well ready for Christmas now.
Yeah, it's time, isn't it? It's time.
Christmas time, yeah.
Christmas time, yeah.
There's only one question left to ask now, mate. It's what you're drinking.
I'm drinking the Brewdog. The
Brewdog.
Punk IPA
nice.
Brewdog, buddy.
Lovely. Nice.
What about your fine self?
It's a good question. I need to just go to the fridge quickly because that was actually my segue into me going to the fridge and getting one. Just
okay.
One sec. It won't be long. Oh. Poor preparation.
He's heading over there. He's having a look. I'm very excited. Very aroused. Here we go. What's it going to be? Oh.
Not a name brand. It was in the 4 for £6 at Morrison's. I'm going for a pale ale stage. I like my pale ales, but American pale ales at the moment. And it's just Morrison's the best American pale ale, but it's brewed by Oakham ales, which I've had much joy with in the past, and it's not bad.
Nice, buddy. Bad. Yeah, you have mentioned them in the past a few times, and
I have.
Nice. They've won you over, and now you're trying out the rest of their range.
Indeed I am. So yeah, I'm just pouring me a fresh one right now, buddy.
Nice, buddy. Well, that's what I've been up to. So I suppose we should move on, really, unless you got anything else.
No, we've done really well. I mean, we hit like 20 minutes or something already, so we're doing great because we've got fuck all to talk about now.
Quids in, you're welcome, buddies. Let's go and talk about what we've been playing. So you've been playing Destiny 2 and I've been playing The Witcher. We won't talk about either of those. What I will say is I've just hit 58 hours on The Witcher.
Do you want to know how many hours I've done in Destiny? And
I'm finally getting good at Gwent after all this time of shunning it. But I've just hit a stage in the story where it's suggested I do a manual save, and then it said, like, if you progress from this point onwards...
Yeah, you can't go back kind of thing.
Yeah, and so I don't know what to do, because there's loads of stuff that I want to do still.
Well, if you do the manual save, you can always go back to that. But then again, if you progress on past that, you're not going to want to go back.
No, exactly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go any further. Literally, I'm going to
stop.
I'm going to not do the next story mission until I've done literally everything on every map.
I mean, that makes total sense.
It's going to take a long time. But I don't want to miss anything. I love this game too much. So that's what's going to happen.
Dear. Well, buddy, I mean, I know you want to know how much time I have put into Destiny. That's 236 hours now.
Yeah, that's scary.
Definitely got my money's worth.
Yes. I think that goes beyond that particular sentence. Yeah.
Indeed,
so
yeah,
we've
that's
both been
10 days.
We've been boring fuckers, the pair of us. Yeah, makes it look like I need to buck my ideas up when you say that.
Yeah, come on, mate. Fucking sort it out.
Seriously, I have started playing without the missus now. I can't wait until
it was going to happen.
All the time. Yeah, I'm not doing anything like story wise, but
no. Yeah, well, you just like you said, you're getting your character better. You know, you're building his skills up or something.
It's a gibbon. It's a full blown gibbon, buddy. Getting his level up.
Indeed, but one game that we have played this week, and that's Prey, buddy. I've dipped my toe in, not a lot, but a bit. And
I think I'm about 5 hours into this game.
Okay.
I've done
about 2.
I've spoken about it in the past, so be interesting to know what you think.
I don't really like it.
Oh dear. Why is that?
Visually, it's really nice. I like the idea behind it. Some shit's going down, you know. Fucking gotta find out what's going down. I like that kind of idea, but I just can't get on with like the combat on there. And also, you know, I'm not a fan of the whole constantly on the edge of my fucking seat.
Yeah.
As in, I don't know what is going to come around this next corner. And the thing is, like, I was thinking about it, what I want to compare it to. And the only thing that I can kind of think about comparing it to is Dishonored or Dishonored 2. Like, not that they're the same game, but, you know, it's that kind of first-person adventure kind of thing. But the difference is with Dishonored 2, like, I had all these fucking crazy abilities, and I was like, cool, I can just fucking skip my way out of this situation or whatever. Maybe with Prey, that is a thing that comes at the end or halfway through. You become like more powerful and overpowered with like, because obviously the like the skill sets and stuff you can unlock. Like there's loads of shit you can do, and like the different paths you can take, which interests me because I love fucking ticking boxes, mate. I'm a big fan of it.
Gibbons,
but I don't know. It's the uneasiness of this game that just I'm not a fan of.
It's uncomfortable to play, isn't it?
Yeah, and that I think, like you said, I think the best way of us playing this game is like doing a cheeky bit of share play and just fucking chatting while we're playing it, doing it together kind of thing.
I would much prefer that. I really would.
Same. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we've only got this like the last 2 weeks and we've barely touched it. So coming into like the game of the year discussion later, unfortunately for me, spoiler, it's not really gonna be in there, but it might have been if I managed to play it more and finish it or got into it a bit more. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I've probably played it for, as I said, about 5 hours. Yeah. And I really would have thought that by this point, if I was going to become attached to the thing, then I would have. Because I still feel like a complete noob on there. The combat annoys the fuck out of me. I'm just swiping about randomly, seriously. Missing all the time, and I finally got a pistol now, but that doesn't do very much, really. Yeah. Every time I've met anything other than the little spiders, I've got absolutely battered. And that doesn't make any sense because I'm being pretty diligent with like picking stuff up and unlocking perks and that sort of thing. I've noticed several problems with glitches and bugs, namely the checkpointing system and the waypointing system. You know, if you go outside the ship, fucking best of luck finding the correct airlock to come back in. I've had several occasions where it's pointed me in the direction of an airlock. It's literally said, go through this airlock. I get inside and it tells me to go outside the ship again. I go outside and it tells me, no, it's inside the ship. There's no map. I can't see it. Like, it's a problem. It's just rough. And on top of that, it's a little sluggish to control. And on top of that, it's a little bit scary. Yeah, man, honestly, I'm quite disappointed, if I'm honest. I hope we can just, like, thieve some enjoyment out of it together. But it's just not grasped me the way that I was hoping it would.
Not like the original Prey, mate.
The original Prey was a masterpiece, buddy. It was
a great game.
It was something. That game, I'm not sure what.
I just love the fact you can go on the walls and up. Oh man, that was crazy.
Was cool. It was the combat was good in that as well. And
it was a decent game.
In the intro, it played "Don't Fear the Reaper," so
exactly. I mean, you can't go wrong there.
You can't. You absolutely can't. So yeah, no good. Quite obviously, I haven't played The Last Guardian again. It's not the best purchases of the year, it's looking, these ones.
Right, yeah, we got to try these things. Worth a punt, innit?
I think I mean, part of it was down to the fact that I'd heard Prey had sort of improved a great deal.
Yeah.
Last Guardian, we got it for a good price, but yeah, not really our finest hour, I don't think. But who knows? Maybe we'll go back to these and play them a bit more, and maybe we'll get it going streaming wise, because that could be really fun.
Yeah, I can set up the streaming going again. Might as well.
Could be good. Could be cool.
Gibbons.
Nice. I haven't played anything else. I haven't been here very much, so when I have had time to play, I've played like 15 hours of The Witcher.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. And I think we'll hit home on this topic a bit in the Game of the Year podcast, buddy.
Agreed. Well, there you go. We will move on. And now it's time for the news. Number one.
Number Wang.
I got like 4 things, by the way.
Yeah, mate, I've got nothing.
Number Wang. Number one, number Wang. Another Monster Hunter beta is live now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There you go.
Maybe I'll play that.
Doubt it. Maybe. It's live. It's live now.
Yeah, I mean, if you like that game, good for you. Do you have to have PS Plus for it? Do you know?
I don't know, actually. That was a constraint of the last one, wasn't it?
This is how you feel. This is how I feel when I don't know the answer.
Yeah. Not the best. It runs.
Yeah, it's from the 22nd to the 26th. So yeah, when this goes out on the 24th, I guess. Yeah, you can play it, can't you?
Yeah. It doesn't say anything about needing PS Plus, so you're probably fine. By the way, that game is out on the 26th of January.
Yeah.
They're being diligent, fair play to them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not for us, that game.
I wonder if they've made that game good in the space of a week.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think we're the problem, buddy.
Mate,
it's
I
us.
think I'm the problem.
We're the problem.
Maybe.
You specifically are the problem.
And I've got some issues.
Yep, that's the one. Number 2, buddy. Number 2.
Number 2.
PUBG.
PUBG.
Big old update on the Xbox One.
Already?
Well, the thing's unplayable on Xbox One.
I've heard and seen. It looks ball bags. Isn't it compared to like the PC like lowest settings and it still isn't running very well?
Yeah, it's running on the absolute lowest you can turn the thing down on PC and is still running at 18 frames per second. Anyway, they've released this update. It was like 4.7 gigs. And the game isn't that massive, so that's rather substantial. They're describing it as the first pass, and the thing that really irked me, buddy, was this from them. We take listening and reacting to our player base seriously.
Why does that irk you, buddy?
Because that's a fucking stupid thing to say. I would hope that goes without saying. And on top of that, you've just released a fucking piece of shit game. You've just
but it's alright because it's in early preview.
It's
whatever.
Fucking dog shit.
You can do what you want, mate. Who cares?
It runs like arseholes, and frankly, it's not really good enough. Especially in a year where everything's come out and basically worked pretty well.
Yeah, there's going to be many hiccups this year. Well, yeah, that didn't work very well.
It runs terribly. I'm sure they'll fix it over time, but anyway, it's their first pass, buddy. So there you go.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that was. Something fell over.
He's behind you.
No. Next on my list, buddy, Retrobit. Have you heard of Retrobit?
No.
They are a creator of retro stuff, accessories,
retro bits,
old controllers, except rather than the sort of like not official kind of thing, they try and go down the official route to some degree, and they have just signed a deal with Sega to produce, and I quote, Sega accessories. Now, bearing in mind this is essentially a hardware and accessories developer, bearing in mind that Nintendo have recently launched a NES and a SNES Classic Edition, and Retrobit have created consoles in the past based on old consoles. I think we can join the dots here, buddy, and suggest that perhaps
it's going to be an official...
Yes, Mega Drive Mini, Master System Mini... Dreamcast Mini? I mean, presumably Nintendo will do an N64 at some point.
I don't think they will, you know.
I mean, those games haven't aged well.
No, it's not the prettiest of eras.
But Dreamcast games still look quite nice, some of them.
That's because that was quite powerful.
It was, yeah. So yeah, this sounds a lot to me like they're going to be bringing out some Sega classic consoles, which is... exciting if you like that sort of thing. I don't think you do, though, do you, buddy?
Not much love there for me, unfortunately, buddy. Never owned one, and the one time I did borrow one, like I said in a previous podcast, the guy that borrowed my SNES deleted my Super Mario save because he's a massive cunt.
Yeah. I mean, Sega really have suffered throughout the rest of your life because of that misdemeanor from that gentleman.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, and also 3 buttons. What's that all about?
But then at the same time, you know, what can you do? You have your allegiances, you have your nostalgia, and yeah, I don't know.
Would you prefer a Sega Mini compared to a SNES Mini then? Like
no, because I had a Sega Mega Drive. I don't need another one. I've got my Nintendo is because I only ever could play those games at friends' houses, and I always wanted one but never got one. And so it just made sense. I was at least buying a console that I'd never owned, with games on it that I'd never bought before. Having said that, I think most people who bought the SNES Classic or the NES Classic had Nintendo consoles. So I guess I'm in a minority there, but
possibly
that's the way I saw it. And for those reasons, I wouldn't be interested in buying a Master System or a Mega Drive because I played.
So what games do you reckon will be on it? Sonic 1, 2, 3, whatever, how many there are. What else? Echo the Dolphin.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'll be on there. That's me done with Sega games. I don't know anymore. James Pond. No.
I think Streets of Rage.
Yeah, Streets of Rage.
The Disney ones were really big on the Mega Drive, but I don't think you'd get the license for those off of Disney. Or whoever owns it at this moment in time. Altered Beast was a big one on the Mega Drive. Also, Beast. Golden Axe was really good on the Mega Drive. In terms of... yeah, I don't know. There weren't that many...
I know, I'm Googling fucking Sega Mega Drive exclusives.
Shinobi. That was... Actually, Shinobi was good. Contra was good. Desert
Mega
Strike.
Man, the Willy Wars. Wily Wars? Willy? I don't know.
Fucking Moonwalker, mate.
Nice.
Road Rash.
Rocket Knight Adventure. Yeah, Road Rash will be on there.
Road Rash should have to be on there, and maybe Lotus Turbo Challenge could be on there as well. Outrun obviously would be a big one. Outrun would definitely be on there.
Sampras Tennis 96.
Fantasy Star would be on there as well. And hopefully, if we were all really lucky, buddy, Columns World Cup Italia 90 and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Oh. And Cool Spot.
Cool Spot? Was that an exclusive?
I don't think so. Most of them weren't exclusives.
Okay.
The list of Mega Drive, the list of the best Mega Drive games on Google has Cool Spot, and the picture it just says Cool Spot, and then it just says Super Nintendo underneath. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of games. Obviously, there's loads of games that they could put on that thing. But I don't think it had the sort of pedigree. It was cool. Like a lot of people considered it cooler at the time. The Mega Drive. It had blast processing, but I don't know if you were aware of that. But
big whoop.
There were
fucking the SNES had the FX chip or wherever it was.
But Nintendo's always had the IPs. It's always had the IPs, and for that reason, the classic console versions of theirs, when you've got not just Sega have got Sonic, but Mario and Zelda.
Zelda.
F-Zero, like they had all their own shit there. Mario Kart, like proper, big brands, big sort of figureheads of the industry, and
Donkey Kong,
indeed, and Diddy
Kong,
Diddy Kong, yeah. So anyway, in conclusion, I think it'll be a bit shit, but they got good pedigree, that company, and I'm sure lots of people would love to own a little mini Mega Drive, even though you could buy one for like £9 off a stall in a mall, in a shopping mall, which is just a controller with like 50 games in it. But everyone's forgotten that, so that's fine.
That is true.
There you go. Finally from me, buddy, Darksiders 3 looks nice. Don't know if you saw the trailer for it this week.
No, I didn't. I'll watch it now.
THQ Nordic looks cool. Just skip to the middle of the trailer. I don't think you've played Darksiders 2, but I did last week, and therefore a point of direct comparison. But it just looks really, really nice. The animation, especially the way the character's moving.
I like the whip.
Yeah, the whip's great. I think I am gonna play that Darksiders 2.
It's feeling it.
Yeah, it's quite in the mood for an old school hack and slash game, and that's what that fucking is, buddy. So
nice.
There we go.
I don't like the dodging and ducking and diving. I just want to beat people off constantly.
Yeah, I feel the dodging. I've been getting there on The Witcher.
I'll have a little bit of dodging, but not like, oh no, if I don't dodge, I'm fucking dead. Just, little bit of wiggle room, buddy. That's all I need.
I can understand that, buddy. I can see where you're coming from. I get the picture. Me underwears. So there you go. That's fuck all news. You're welcome. Pissed away some of your life there. You'll never get that back. I think it's probably time to hand over to you, buddy, for my favourite section, and I'm sure everyone else's as well. And that would be Ash's News Favourite Things of the Week.
If you like news but hate information, you have found the right place. Ash's News Favourite Thing of the Week.
Cheers, bidet. Fuck all, mate. Nothing, really. Let's talk about Destiny 2.
Ba, ba, ba.
It's The Dawning, which is the Christmas event, and everywhere's festive. It's covered in snow, and you can throw snowballs and play ice hockey. Fucking whoop-de-doo, Basil.
That's
Lovely
good, is it?
Stuff. Oh, it's a nice little gimmick. I think it's nice that like games put little things like this in it. Like that time we were playing GTA, and then when we loaded it up, it was just like shit. Everywhere's covered in snow. That
was awesome. That was great.
That was awesome. That was very cool. So yeah, it's nice. It's a little touch like that. But with this new event brings loads of new gear to earn, buddy. And the best way to earn gear, you would think in Destiny 2 is with tokens. But hey, I've got a better way of doing it. That's using bright engrams, or whatever these ones are called. Dawning engrams, I don't know. and that's to buy them with money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they fucking put everything behind a paywall.
Yeah.
What a bunch of cunts.
Wow. Okay,
seriously.
So, I suppose the only way to describe Bungie's policy here then, compared to the other games companies, I say Bungie, obviously I mean, Activision as well as Bungie.
Yeah, obviously,
Activision Blizzard there.
Yeah.
So the only real sort of thing that you can say versus what other businesses have been doing over the last few weeks is Bungie, I probably would describe that they lubed up, buddy. They at least lubed up first.
Yeah.
They brought the lube and eased you in to the fuckery.
Mate, I mean, to start off with, it was like, yeah, okay, there's only like a few things, nothing game changing. Like, I mean, all the ships, all the sparrows, like all the ghosts, they're behind there. I mean, that's not great in the first place, but fuck it, I don't really care. Then the DLC drops, and then like, okay, there's a fuckload of stuff is behind this paywall now, like a fuckload of stuff. And then to bring out like a live event that's only available for 3 weeks and be like, yeah, if you want everything, you need to either like grind fuck out of these things, which isn't easy to do, or you can buy them. And that's not even buy them, that's buy a chance of getting them, buddy. Yeah. Woo-woo.
Wow, amazing.
I know, right? Fucking what a bunch of cunts. I mean, I've been on Reddit this week, viewing my points in, colourful language. And, many others have as well. And I don't know if, apparently they're listening now. So
they're taking it seriously.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, one of the posts actually made quite a bit of sense. Like, back in Destiny 1, they introduced the Eververse with these microtransactions to fund the live events. I was like, whatever, like emotes and shit, don't care. And then you'd still have like your big DLCs, but like all the DLC loot was, you could get it through the normal ways of playing the DLC. But now it's like, well, all the DLC loot is behind this paywall, and all the live event stuff is also behind this paywall as well. It's like, what the fuck? Why have I spent money on this DLC if half the content or 2/3 of the content is locked away?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Mate, it's fucking...
Why?
It is not cool, mate. It is fucking ballbags.
Maybe we shouldn't buy season passes.
Yeah, but I love playing that game,
Just saying, pound sign.
But I want to play that game loads.
Fuck that game.
Mate, 240 hours nearly. I love it.
Yeah, they don't care what you think about it.
No, probably not.
They've had all your money.
Meh.
They're not asked.
I mean, I'm not fucking putting any kinds of money into these microtransactions. I'm not fussed. I'm still really enjoying the game. I've got loads of shit that I can get in it anyway, so...
Yeah,
if they want to be a bunch of cunts,
getting into the community that you have, you always would have needed to have that extra content, because otherwise you'd miss out on playing with your like Destiny friends. So
exactly, buddy.
You haven't lost out and you're not spending on it, but it's nevertheless disappointing that they've gone down this route along with every other fucker. It's
yes, mate. Hopefully, things will change, but probably not.
I don't think they will. No, not the best.
I guess the only thing we can do is keep complaining about it a lot and
not buy games with big old microtransactions.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the whole EA boycott, I'm well on board.
It's going well
at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm worried about a certain game coming out next year, well, possibly next year, that I might want to buy. I don't know.
What would that be, buddy?
Well, it might be Anthem, buddy. Another shooter looter.
Yeah. We just got to make sure we pick it up second-hand pre-owned, buddy, and then they don't see a penny.
Yeah, buddy, and then that's fuck those guys.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, it is, mate. Well played.
Sweet, buddy. Have you got anything else?
So, yeah, mate. No. Like, fucking absolutely nothing this week. Just ball bags.
Gibbons. Fair enough. Okay, well, that was your news and my news. There really wasn't very much going on there, buddies. But either way, that was the news.
Gibbons.
Every week, we end the show with questions and comments sent in by you. If you've got anything for us, just pop an email to the jfgpodcast@gmail.com or contact us on Facebook, Twitter, or at justforgamers.co.uk.
And now it's time for JfG Street Beat.
You got a question we wanna know. Beat. Facebook, Twitter, we're on them all. So hit us up and be on the show. Beat. The JfG Street Beat.
Street Beat.
We wanna know.
Get on the show. And firstly, buddy, I just want to say we've had some guys in the chat. But one guy, I can't say his name, Dan Gillet, I'm going to go for. He just started putting quotes up of what we were saying. I kind of liked it.
Okay, like on what chat?
On the YouTube chat. It's on the stream now. You can see it. But it was coming in like at the beginning, and you were like, "There was stuff there, buddy." And then he goes, "Story of my life, haha." And then he just quoted again, like, "Feed one of them to do a peacock on his back, legs in the air." I'm like, I like this.
I love a bit of it.
It's kind of nice. And then another. Oh no, sorry, that was on Twitch, and then on YouTube, because obviously we're streaming this. So old Cash in Checks. He's like, "What's up with the dark dude?" And he's obviously referring to you because there is no lighting on your face. It is literally pointless having this video of you there. It's brilliant.
No,
I love it.
I mean, at least you can see I'm not skiving, buddy. Here I am.
Yeah, true.
Like,
You're
I'm
there.
waving about. No,
yeah, you're live.
The reason is normally I have a table beside me and a big old light on it. And I can kind of light things up. But at the moment, as you'll see, as I just spin this round,
oh my god, he's moving around.
there's a big old
Christmas
fucking
tree.
Christmas tree there at the moment, buddies.
Is that number one, number two,
That's
or number
Christmas
three?
tree number one. That one.
Is that the big tree, little tree?
It's the big tree. It's the
Cardboard
big
box?
tree. It's up to the ceiling.
Big tree, yeah. Nice.
This
Ooh,
isn't the best
star on
angle.
That's beautiful.
I
Nice,
could
mate.
I could go on about the webcam woes that I have as well, but let's just not go there, to be honest. But yeah, so the Christmas tree is doing a worse job of illuminating me.
Poor
buddy.
lighting. Yeah, I mean,
because it's not
colourful.
a lamp, but at the same time,
I think what you need to get, buddy, you need to get a new keyboard that glows. You need to get some headphones that have got RGB lighting as well. Probably like a fancy mouse. I'm just suggesting things that you might want for Christmas.
I was just going to get some glow sticks, buddy, and just
glow
sort of,
sticks, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, have a rave.
around about myself.
Can we do one podcast in strobe lighting for a minimum of an hour and a half?
I think we'll have to put some sort of health warning up if we were going to do that.
I can do that. I've got a ticker tape at the bottom. You know, I can put it on there.
I've got a flashlight
Anything you want,
app on
mate.
my phone. Maybe I should just hang on.
You got a flashlight on your phone attachment. That's nice.
There you go.
That's not at all weird.
That's how you
It's
light up a podcast live stream, isn't it? That's kind of
Yeah,
the done.
under the chin.
Yeah, that's the done. That's the done thing, isn't it? There I am. You know,
That's beautiful.
look like I'm wearing a weird helmet. There we are.
Yeah, you look very strange.
Yeah. Okay.
Well done.
I got this, buddy.
Yeah.
So anyway, JfG Street Beat.
Please put it away. It's so off-putting.
We got something from Mel. Shall I read
we
this
got
out,
something
buddy?
from Mel. Please, yes. This is, I think it's responding from my farting in the shower.
We can't get
shenanigans from
away
a couple of weeks ago.
since mentioning farts. It seems everyone wants to talk about farts. So
I think he sent this last week, and I don't think
Okay.
it got in. I just
Okay.
forgot about it. So I thought, we'll keep the theme of farts going.
this is kind of hurting my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. That's
I
better
can
for
put it
me
on.
as
It's
well.
got a different mode. I don't know why it's got this mode, but there we go.
Strobe lighting.
So- Mel says this.
Oh my
So,
God.
I previously had a spare wine glass with me when I drove a Prius and installed solar panels on my tiny house. But nowadays I'm rocking a Jeep Wrangler with 33-inch mud terrain tyres. So I got a plastic Tony Stewart mug and I wafted them up the snoz with. Anyway, your pillow trigger... Your pillow trick on your bro reminds me of one we would pull on fast food places. The trick is to ask how much for a cup of cheese When they return with an answer, you then fart in your cupped hand, and as you throw said fart in victim's face, you must say, "A cup of cheese is always free."
That's nice.
There you go.
Beautiful.
There you go.
That was many fun times I've had with that joke.
It's a beautiful thing, buddy. I lost it in the middle there. I'm sorry.
You did well to carry on. It was nice.
Good stuff.
Just the idea of farting into any kind of, receptacle.
Yeah.
And then giving it a good sniff.
Always a winner. Always a winner.
Sounds like a plan.
Beautiful.
Bottle that shit up.
And to be honest, a very fitting way to end whatever this podcast was.
Yeah, barely any talk about video games, but I think we're nearly at the hour mark or somewhere near. It's got to be.
I don't know how that happened. I can only apologise.
Fucking waffling on about shit.
I was going to read a little. I got. Do you do tree presents?
Yes, yeah, tree presents.
So like wank presents that you open
proper shit
in the evening, just so that everyone's got another thing to open because everyone's a bit sad that they've already opened everything.
Yeah, they're all out of presents, and then it's like, there's a bit of shit for you to open.
Yeah, it used to be traditionally put on the tree, but now no one really bothers. They just wrap them up.
Yeah, and have it.
Yeah, I got this one, which I think it'll go down well with my dad, who is the recipient of it. But I think it'd be good for you as well, buddy. It's the Deck Chair Gardener, an impromptu gardening manual for gardening avoidance and sensible advice on your realistic chances of getting away with it.
I mean, that could be good for a bit of patio chat, mate.
Yeah.
That sounds beautiful.
It's beautiful. I was thinking about maybe sending it down to you. There's loads of little tidbits in here. Like, some of them are actually serious as well.
Really?
Yeah, like genuinely good ideas. Like, plant up some small chrysanthemums in terracotta pots so that they don't blow over.
Makes sense. Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to pan a little bit there to give you a chance to write the intro, buddy.
Yeah, I've forgotten what we were going to call this one now.
I don't really know.
I don't know. Cup of cheese. There you go. Done.
Yeah.
We should end this because it's going nowhere now.
Thanks so much for listening, buddies. We're off to do the Game of the Year show now.
The goatee.
The goatee. Oh, the greatest of all. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of apprehensive about this. I don't remember it being so difficult. And not for the right reasons.
Not for the right reasons.
Seriously, not good.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting anyway.
I don't think it's going to be very long either.
No, I don't think so. Well, thanks so much for listening, buddies, if you still are, or were, or have been. We will be back with a proper full old show again when there's the new year and news and people go back to work and the world starts spinning again. But until then, you can find us at www.thejfgpodcast.co.uk. Our Facebook is facebook.com/thejfgpodcast. Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on Mixer, beam.pro, Twitter as well, at the JfG podcast. PS4 community buddies, you can come and join us on there if you'd like. That'll be fun. That'll be nice. Come along down. Come along down like a barnacle.
Deep down.
Yeah. Anywhere else? I can't think of anywhere else.
We're everywhere.
We're all over the place. It'd be good to hear from you. If you'd like to get in touch, then you can through our website. Just head over to Old Street Beat and get on the show, so to speak, like Mel did.
And even though we are recording our Game of the Year top 10, top 5, whatever it is, send us in your top games of this year. For when we do our next podcast, which will be in a couple of weeks. Yeah. And we will have something to discuss.
That'd be good. Yeah, and also
tell you're probably wrong.
Well, I think as well the general consensus may well be this year that from where we're standing, I've heard a lot of podcasts over the last few months saying what a great year it's been for games. I think we will probably disagree with that, but it'd be nice to hear what our listeners think as well.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be cool.
Is it a good year? Is it a shit year? That sort of
Who
thing.
knows?
Anyway.
Let us know.
Let us
Get on
know,
the
buddies.
show.
This is going up Christmas Eve, so it probably only remains for me to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a lovely time.
Yeah, have a good time. Drink stuff.
Enjoy it with your families, or if you haven't got families, then enjoy just
On
like
your
getting
own.
wrecked on your own.
Yeah, mate.
Man,
I've been there.
Sounds pretty good, to be honest. So,
if I didn't have kids,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, I'd be so drunk.
could end up having a better time going down that route. But we shall see. But yeah, have a great one, buddies. And thanks so much for hanging around with us this year. The Game of the Year show will go up before New Year's, so that'll be on there ready for you to have a listen. And then we'll be back good and proper in the first week of January. So yeah. Cheers, buddies. Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you next time. Until then, I have been Alex. He has been Ash.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
You've been listening to the JfG podcast with Ash and me, Alex. To find out more, head to www.justforgamers.co.uk, Facebook /the JfG podcast, or Twitter, where we are at the JfG podcast. Episodes go live every Sunday, and if you could pop onto iTunes and write us a quick review, we would love every inch of you, even if you got old and fat. Thanks so much for listening, and we will catch you next time.